Hey there, fellow Americans. If you've been struggling to make ends meet with your current Social Security benefits, I've got some breaking news that's going to make your day. The White House has just approved a game-changing increase in Social Security payments, with checks of up to $4,250 rolling out on June 18 for SSI, SSDI, and VA beneficiaries. Before we dive into all the details about this life-changing development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on crucial updates about your benefits and financial news that could impact your wallet. Now, you might be wondering, is this too good to be true, or who do I qualify for these increased payments? Well, stick with me because I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this unprecedented boost in Social Security benefits. This announcement comes as a response to the mounting pressure on millions of Americans facing rising inflation and increasing living costs. The Biden administration has been working behind the scenes to address the growing concerns of Social Security recipients, particularly those receiving SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. This new approval marks one of the most significant increases in Social Security payments in recent history. But what exactly prompted this substantial boost? The answer lies in the perfect storm of economic factors that have been building up over the past few years. Let's talk about who exactly qualifies for these $4,250 checks. If you're currently receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, or Veterans Affairs, VA, benefits, you're likely eligible for this increased payment. However, it's important to note that the exact amount you'll receive may vary based on your current benefit level and specific circumstances. The good news is that the vast majority of recipients will see a substantial increase in their monthly payments. You might be asking yourself, what do I need to do to ensure I receive this increased payment? The answer is surprisingly simple: in most cases, absolutely nothing. The Social Security Administration, SSA, will automatically adjust your payments based on your existing information. However, it's crucial to ensure that all your information with the SSA is up to date, including your address and direct deposit details. The timing of this increase couldn't be more critical. With inflation affecting everything from grocery prices to utility bills, many beneficiaries have been struggling to maintain their standard of living. This $4,250 payment represents a significant step toward addressing these challenges. But how exactly will this money be distributed? The funds will be disbursed through the same method you currently receive your benefits, whether that's direct deposit or physical checks. One of the most common questions I've been receiving is, will this increase affect my other benefits or tax situation? It's a valid concern, and here's what you need to know. This increase has been structured in a way that shouldn't negatively impact your other federal benefits. However, it's always wise to consult with a financial advisor or tax professional about your specific situation. The implementation of this increase has been carefully planned to ensure a smooth transition. The Social Security Administration has been upgrading its systems and preparing its staff to handle this massive undertaking. But what happens after June 18th? Will these increased payments continue? The current plan indicates that this is not just a one-time payment but rather a sustained increase in monthly benefits, although future adjustments may occur based on economic conditions. Many of you have expressed concerns about potential delays or technical issues with these new payments. The SSA has assured beneficiaries that they have implemented robust systems to handle the increased payment amounts efficiently. However, if you don't receive your increased payment by June 25th, they recommend contacting your local Social Security office or calling their national helpline. Let's address another crucial question: how will this increase affect the long-term sustainability of Social Security? The White House has worked closely with financial experts to ensure that this increase is financially sustainable. They've identified specific funding sources and made necessary budget adjustments to support these higher payments without compromising the program's future stability. For those of you receiving multiple types of benefits, you might be wondering how this increase will be calculated. The good news is that the SSA will automatically determine the optimal benefit calculation for your situation. They'll ensure you receive the maximum amount you're entitled to based on your specific combination of benefits. The impact of these increased payments extends beyond individual beneficiaries. Economic experts predict that this injection of funds into local economies will have a positive ripple effect, potentially stimulating economic growth in communities across the country. Small businesses, in particular, may see increased customer spending as beneficiaries have more disposable income. It's important to understand that this increase isn't just about putting more money in people's pockets, it's about maintaining dignity and quality of life for millions of Americans who rely on these benefits. The White House has emphasized that this move is part of a broader strategy to ensure that our social safety net remains strong and responsive to the needs of vulnerable populations. For those of you worried about potential scams related to this increase, please note that the SSA will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information about these increased payments. All official communication will come through regular mail or your My Social Security account. Be vigilant and report any suspicious contact attempts to the SSA's fraud hotline. Looking ahead, what can beneficiaries expect in terms of future adjustments? While this $4,250 increase is significant, the administration has indicated that they will continue to monitor economic conditions and make necessary adjustments to ensure benefits keep pace with the cost of living. This may mean additional increases in the future, depending on economic factors and inflation rates. Many of you have asked about the timing of this announcement and why June 18th was chosen as the rollout date. The administration selected this date after careful consideration of various factors, including system readiness, administrative capabilities, and the urgent needs of beneficiaries. This date also allows for proper notification and preparation for all affected individuals. For those of you who might be new to Social Security benefits or planning to apply soon, this increase could affect your future benefit calculations. The SSA will be updating their systems to reflect these new payment amounts, which could impact benefit estimates and planning tools. It's recommended to check the SSA website regularly for updated information and calculators. The response to this announcement has been overwhelmingly positive, with advocacy groups and beneficiary organizations praising the administration's decision to provide this substantial increase. However, some financial experts recommend that beneficiaries use this opportunity to review their overall financial planning and consider how to best utilize these additional funds. As we approach the June 18th rollout date, it's natural to have questions and concerns. Remember that Social Security offices and helplines may experience higher than usual call volumes during this period. If possible, use the SSA's online resources and your My Social Security account to check your payment status and get updates about your specific situation. Finally, it's worth noting that this increase represents more than just a monetary adjustment. It's a recognition of the challenges faced by millions of Americans who rely on these benefits. It's a step toward ensuring that our social safety net remains strong and responsive to the needs of our most vulnerable citizens. Remember to stay informed about these changes and any updates that might affect your benefits. Subscribe to this channel for regular updates on Social Security news, benefit changes, and financial tips that can help you make the most of your benefits. Don't forget to share this information with friends and family members who might be affected by these changes. Knowledge is power, and staying informed is crucial in these evolving times. As we wrap up this discussion about the $4,250 Social Security payment increase, I want to remind you to check your benefit status regularly through your My Social Security account and keep an eye on your bank account or mailbox around June 18th. If you have any specific questions about how this increase will affect your situation, don't hesitate to contact the Social Security Administration directly. Stay tuned for more updates and detailed information about these increased payments and other important Social Security news. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay informed about all the latest developments that could affect your benefits. Together, we'll navigate these changes and ensure you're making the most of your Social Security benefits.